This is Rod's first time here at Indidjinus. He's an artist who uses several forms of media to express love and peace in the world. Let's welcome Rod from planet Earth. We're thankful. We're also thankful for his vow of silence this weekend.
Hello, family. So far, all of my sharing this weekend has been nonverbal, so I thought I would share something that you could hear. Some of it will be spoken and some of it sung. Did you hear about the new prayer that they're instituting in public schools? Of course not, I just wrote it. May we live in a world where we all enjoy peace, freedom, and equality. May each and every person be treated with kindness, respect, and compassion. May everyone come to know that beneath the differences we see with our eyes, all people are, in essence, the same. May we live in the knowing that humanity is indeed one large family, despite the fact that we are separated into many different lands. May we all work together so that food, clothing, shelter, and all other needs are available to every person. May we live in cooperation and harmony in order to bring out the highest qualities of each other and this beautiful planet that we live on. You are so beautiful, so very wonderful to me. We are all beautiful. It's such a joy just to be. You are my family, sisters and brothers all are we. Now we can celebrate, we have found peace and unity. Now life is such a joy, because you're so beautiful to me. We got here early. We actually arrived here Tuesday night, and I spent most of the day Wednesday moving rocks. For those of you who haven't seen it, on the next to the bridge here behind the stage, I built I guess I would call it a World Peace Monument, and I wish everyone would at least take a moment to go see it, because it's a gift of love to each of you. An interesting thing happened today. A brother came up to me asking if he could interview me. And since I wasn't talking, he wrote down some questions in a book asking me to answer them. And since a lot of other people have been asking me questions about my silence, I thought I would share this because it will answer questions that many people had. He wanted to know the purpose, my purpose in life. And that purpose is simply being who I am, expressing what I am, which is love, peace, and joy. He wanted to know what goals I had or things that I was looking forward to. And as far as goals, I have a lot of widely varied projects that I would like to see completed. They involve visual arts, music, and other media, but it's all for the purpose of expressing love to all people and encouraging all people to love all people. He wanted to know what family I had, and I wrote in capital letters, everyone. He wanted to know how communication is different when I'm not talking. And I wrote that it was clear, clean, and intentional. He asked me how I share my experiences with others through writing, journaling, poetry, songs, artwork, videography now, and just by being. If there was one thing I could change in the world, well, I wrote that it doesn't need fixing. I just work on being my own highest and truest self, which is a pure expression of love. The world reflects this back to me. We simply need to be the love that we wish to see in the world. He asked me why I choose not to talk. And most of the time when I go into silence, it's not something I would describe as a choice. Rather than going into silence with the intention of quieting my mind, typically when I go into silence, and I have done this on hundreds of occasions, I have spontaneously, through meditation or simply just being present, I have found myself spontaneously in a state where I'm just experiencing pure being and complete stillness of mind. And when this happens, I try to maintain it because it's like I'm drawn into silence. It's something that feels so good that I'd like for it to remain as long as I can. And typically it's been a few days, weeks, once 4 months. But there's other people in the world who go into silence permanently or for decades. And I think they're doing it for the same reason. Not speaking somehow softens and undefines my ego and personal identity, which makes it much easier to feel the oneness, to feel that we are all one.